access and verify the given permissions by root. We have proof, right? So how many, I know what I'm asking. How many ways we can log in into the AWS account? 2 ways, root account, user account. Again, what are the approaches we have to access AWS? 2 ways. What are those? Console, programmable access. 2 type of access again, right? Okay. So, yes, we have seen, so users and groups. So today we are going to discuss about programmable access, how user can access the permissions. Before that, we have a root. Root also can log in by using access key, secret key. Okay. So programmable access. Programmable access. So as I discussed in the out of 4 approaches, this is the second approach. Okay. After discuss console-based approach. So we can create the resources, we can access the resources, we can delete the resources, whatever. All actions we can perform by using CLI. Programmable access is nothing but examples we have discussed. Python SDK, CLI. Okay, examples. Okay, Python SDK, CLI, Java JDK. We have many ways to access only. Okay. So CLI. So today we are discussing about CLI. Okay. One day we can plan Python SDK also. So CLI. What is CLI? Command line interface. Okay. Yes. Very good. Command line interface. So the name itself we can easily understand. By using commands, we can access the AWS. Okay. So by applying commands, by applying commands, we can access AWS CLI. We can access AWS environment. So what is the prerequisites to do this activity? So I want to perform CLI operations in my AWS account. What are the prerequisites? Okay, that is we need first access key ID, secret access key ID. How we can generate? From account. User also we can create, right? I mean, once you create a user, we can generate the credentials, right? For a user. And root also can generate the credentials for root. So root, till now we discussed console-based access, right? Even root also can generate access key, secret key. By default, if you give the access key, secret key for the root, root can able to access any service in the AWS. If root is created as user and user is generated access key, secret key, whatever permissions is given by root, user can access. Clear? Any doubts? Okay. Same console based access, how we can access, same process for the access key secret key also. This is approach is for command line interface. Okay, command line interface. So if you are accessing AWS by using command prompt or wherever VS Code, PyCharm, those are all command prompt tools. So definitely we should configure access key secret key. Clear? Okay. So the main prerequisite is we should install AWS CLI into your missions. Is it done? Done or not? Done. Yes. So, okay. So what I'm going to do now, let me log in into my root account. So did you practice yesterday? Creation of users, passing permissions. Okay, very good. So will we plan tomorrow class? What happened? What happened here? Immediate response. I'm going to plan. Okay, your wish, guys. Festive mode, sir. Weekend mode, festive mode, week starting mode, Monday mode. So many modes, huh? Which mode? What? I hate something. New mode. I want to add in my list. Okay. IAM, huh? So, before going to IAM, this is my root account, right? So, this is my root account. If you can see here, security credentials, root account. So, I have already access key secret key generate. We can generate up to 2. Okay. You can use any access key secret key. So, if you already generated 2, you are unable to generate third time. So we can delete any one. Next, you can generate. Okay. Up to 2, we can generate it. 2 days ago, I have generated. Create access key secret key. So go to credentials here. Security credentials in the root. I'm generating credentials for root. Means if I configure my AWS CLI into my command prompt, I'm able to access all services. The reason is root account. If I create user account, if user is generated credentials, user is able to access given permissions by root. Clear, right? Don't confuse. Security credentials. Create access key secret key or generate. So this is, there is no console generation action, right? This is a root account. User can generate. Root by default, we will get root name and username and password, right? Email and password. I'm the root. Don't confuse, guys. Okay. I have generated. You should download it. Otherwise, if you can go back and come again, this may, you are unable to access this page. Okay. So otherwise, download it. Safe side. Okay, done. So now I'll just open my command prompt. You guys also open. So AWS CLI hyphen version. Sorry. Okay, CLI install in my account. So I hope you guys also verify that, right? So should complete all labs. Then conduct tomorrow. Okay, for this Saturday, yes, I can understand. Monday is festival, right? So many people are planning to go your hometowns. Okay, I'm not going to take any class tomorrow. So we can plan. What about Monday? Class is there or not? Huh? Festival Sunday. Oh my God. Then Monday we have a class. Okay, don't confuse. Huh? Actually, Monday holiday for me. So okay. So first command is what, guys? Come to Paint. So install AWS CLI. Already installed. Okay. First command is AWS hyphen version to check whether AWS install or not. Okay. No need to give every time this command. Once you install to check, next time onwards, no need to give this. This command is for one time check only, AWS install or not. So this command is important. AWS configure to configure to AWS and pass the access key secret. Clear? And then start your activity. So by default, credentials stored in .aws folder. Okay, .aws folder. Is it clear, everyone? No doubts, correct? Okay, guys. So what I can do, I'll just give first command. What is first command? What I need to give? AWS configure. So asking access key, secret key. If you can go here, I have downloaded just now, right? Not this one, I think. This is old one. No need to save. Okay. So this is my access key, secret key. Just I have generated. Okay. I should Control C and paste it over there. So right click only. Control V will not work. Next again, secret, Control C. So just right click. Okay. So default region name. So where you are going to connect. So if you can go in my account, usually I'll work more in US East 1. Okay. So US East 1, you can give US East 1. So you can give AP South 1 -1 also. So JSON. What of output format. So guys, in the console, if you create an S3 bucket, if you create an EC2 mission, so we can easily see what's going on in the backend. It's running, sometime pending, running, the life cycle we can easily see. But in the command line, how you can see, there will give you a output format. So creating this bucket, creating EC2, getting some credentials like that. So the format would be JSON. I've selected. JSON means we know curly, start from curly brackets and ends with curly brackets. Okay. In the format, it will generate the one format output. Yes, you are creating EC2 mission, right? So these are the things backend is going on. You can verify that. Okay. Okay. So done. I have configured my credentials. I have configured my credentials. If I give AWS S3 LS, I'm able to see my buckets list. Okay, what is the command? What is the command for LS? List directories, objects, something, right? If I want to see list of buckets, AWS S3 LS. That's it. So I'm able to see buckets. So I have already scripting list of commands. I will share you guys. Not this one. Just wait, guys. Not here. Okay, so I will share you the list of commands of few services. You can practice in your home. Okay, so CLI installation process. After installation in your laptop, open command prompt in search type CMD AWS version to check the CLI version. Next, AWS configure, place access key, secret key. Default region name you can select. So whatever we perform now, just I have given list here. So now guys, okay, all good. We have configure, we are able to access AWS. Just now we have seen, I'm able to generate the list of buckets, what I have created earlier. Okay. So this approach usually we follow in the real time in the projects. If you want to access console, the project is entirely depends on the code based project. We are not supposed to go and create any services. We just pass it into that command line interface only. So we have a pipelines, Jenkins pipelines. In the Jenkins pipelines, we if you can give the configurations of all commands like creation of EC2 command. So Jenkins pipeline is going to create EC2 mission. Like that, we can plan it also. Okay. So now, okay, AWS hyphen version, this part already done. So now I want to create EC2 mission. What is the process, guys? What is the process? What are the steps behind to create an EC2 mission? What are the steps required to create EC2 mission? Okay, Sohel, you have any doubt? Please. You clear? Okay. So what are the, I think online people also can share, you guys also share the steps, what I'm asking, okay? You just type it. Instance name, AMI, instance type, network setting, keeper. Thanks, Ravi Kumar. So these are the steps to create an EC2 mission. Now, yes, VPC subnet. If you can give or not, it's defaultly can create, right? If you're not create VPC, if you're not giving subnet, even though the default network is there in every region, that region is going to host your EC2 mission if you are not give anything, right? Okay. So I'm going to show you the command how to create an EC2 machine. So this is the command, guys. This is the command. So simply copy it. Don't give in terminal. Don't give in terminal. Control V. Okay. Paste it into one in a notepad. Just see this command, guys. Any unknown thing is there in that? AWS EC2 run instance. This is the command first. If you want to run EC2 mission, command is AWS EC2 run instance. Okay. What attributes you need to create a EC2 instance? We need, right? AMI is important. What is count, guys? Number of instance. So in console also, we can see in the top count one number of instance. What is type? Type means what? RAM. Okay. Key name is nothing but our key name. Security group ID, where this going to route? I mean, allow the traffic. Subnet ID. Is it clear? Any new step is there in that? So simply what we can do. Yes, very good. What we can do. So I'm going to edit this command. Control C. I'll type. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to edit this command. So I need AMI, right? So go to EC2. Okay. So if you go on EC2 instances, if you can click on launch instance. So if you can go here, we are able to see AMI. After select your, okay, I have selected Amazon Linux. So on the right side, this is the AMI. Clear? AMI is for what? AMI is for what? Why we need to select AMI? OS, operating system. So careful, guys. Put your cursor here. Just go. Don't disturb anything. Okay. That's it. Control V. Clear? See, compare with top command. AMI start with ID. So our AMI ID also start with AMI. Clear till here? Count one, keep as is. Instance type keep as is. If you want change T2 medium. Key name. What is your key name? You can give it. Otherwise, key name is going to create new key pair. Is it clear? If you can give my key pair, if you can give the my key pair also, it's take as a new key pair. Security group ID. So if you already existing instance security group ID is there, right? If you can go, otherwise go here, security groups, you can give any ID here. Copy. So go there. See guys, security group IDs, don't delete this string. So put here, end of the, that's it. Control V. Clear? So many people are delete this one also. In the place of security group IDs, you are placing your security group ID. It's not like that. Okay. Next, subnet ID, subnet gun. Just go subnet. If it is a public, if it is a private, you can select. Okay, guys, some power issue is here. So I'm sharing my screen. Okay. So I hope my screen, my voice is clear, right? Okay. So go to instance. So I need to select subnet, right? I need to select subnet. You can go any subnet. We can go on the EC2 level also. So you can take any subnet ID from here. So go there. So paste it here from here. Clear? So if you want to give your key pair, you can give it. So my key pair is Linux test. So go over there. So you can simply, so key name, Control V. Is it clear, everyone? So we know all steps, right? I mean, all attributes here. Okay. So there is no one thing, we don't know things. All are we know. So simply copy it. You also same practice like this only for a few days. After that, you can understand easily. So no need to do like this. Okay. So I'll just go simply give the command. Okay. So AWS EC2 run instance, image ID, count, instance type, key name, security group ID, subnets. Enter. See output format in the JSON. So command, AWS command saying that, so instance, allow index, AMI ID, instance type. They're saying we are going to pending state now. See in the console also we can see the pending state, right? These are the attachments. If you can give the enter, group name, group ID, IPVs, everything we are able to see from in the command prompt only. Subnet ID, status, group name. So these are all steps go in the backend. Owner ID. So if you can go in instance, see in running mode, initializing state. Clear? So by using one command, we can easily create EC2 mission. Okay. Guys, just I'm asking, I have discussed Linux, right? 2 classes, right? So I think if you practice well, so which process is nice? I mean, very easy to create file directory. Linux only, right? In the Windows, you can go select, it will take some time and create file. It will take time. So at least 5 minutes or 4 minutes. With the Linux, seconds. That's the reason projects are all running in the Linux OS. Windows OS, always slow, no secure. Clear? So the same process we have done to create EC2 mission. We just follow so many steps. Go there and select, and create EC2 mission, right? It will take at least 2-3 minutes. Now, seconds. So in real time, mostly we are using sometimes console, sometimes, I mean, all configurations is not possible in CLI. Creation of resources is okay. But if need any configurations, we can, after creation of mission, we can go there in the manual, we can do it. Few things, not for all. Okay. Creation of resource, we can go with the CLI. Is one of the approach. The security group ID. Show me the security group ID. What you can do here. This is the security group ID. Go here. Here also we can take it from any instance security group ID. Otherwise, just go here. You can take from required security group. Sorry, here. So just click on copy it, required security group, come here, security group IDs following your security group. Clear? Now I want to stop the EC2 mission. We have a command. I want to stop the mission. So go here in my list. See, copy it. Everything is available in Google. No need to by heart it. Okay. Everything is available on the Google. You just go and pass it only. So guys, so I'm in the terminal now. I want to stop the EC2 mission. So this is the command. Okay. Which instance you are going to stop? Is there any unique? ID is the unique for instances, right? So we are saying delete this instance. Okay. I mean, sorry. Start or stop. So I'll just go to my instances. So just now I have created, it's a pending state. This is the ID. Click on that. So go over there, give it. So already in the running state. Okay, my mission is on running state. I'm getting the output in the JSON format. JSON is nothing but start from the curly brace and end from the curly brace, like this format. So mission is in running state. If I want to stop, go up arrow. No need to type every time. Just stop. Okay. So stopping mode. After that, stopped mode. So if you want to check one more time, still stopping. Stopped mode. Clear? I want to start. So simply start. I'm sharing my screen. Again, pending state. I give some time. No. Pending state. I give some time. No. Pending state. Pending state. So we can play with like this into your command prompt. If your system is upgrade version also, only play with that. Don't play like 4 years back laptop, 5 years back laptop. After that, get start down clear directly. Okay, is it clear, everyone? Now I want to terminate. What is the process? Just a terminate or terminates? Is it? So we can go here, terminate instance. We're giving same thing, right? Sorry. Oh, sorry. I have given like this now. Instances shutting down. So we can do it. Ashwin, we are in a CLI class. Why you are thinking for S3 versioning now? Is it right? So still you are thinking S3? Okay, then we can create S3 bucket from here. So how to create S3 bucket from here? Okay, sir, I don't know the command how to create S3 bucket. Then you have a laptop, right? CLI command, AWS CLI command to create S3 bucket. Okay, go here, command references. So accept command, given command, bucket, region is not required. Why? Bucket is global. I'm creating S3 or bucket. Then why? Why region is not required, guys? Anyone? Anyone? Very good. We have in the configuration level, we have already given. Okay. So take to terminal, control V. So here, just delete this one. Second line, the meaning is second line, okay? Just, okay. Will it work? Huh? Will it work or not? Think it, guys. Will it work? Okay. We can see, we can do. What is the issue? Name is not available. Bucket name should unique. So that's the reason I'm saying don't give my bucket, their bucket, you be cut today, tomorrow, today, like this. Don't give, huh? So give like this way, blah blah blah. Location. Clear? Bucket created. Now if you can go to your S3. So my bucket is created just now, 822. Okay. So like that, we can do it. Like that, we can do it. Very good. Shubham Abhinandan. So like that, we can create. So we can see this command, stop instance, create S3 bucket to create bucket in specific region, delete S3 bucket, to delete empty bucket. So many things are there, right? Move local file to S3 bucket. If you want to move local file from local to S3 bucket, AWS S3 move, give your local file path, give S3 target path. So like that, we can do it. Okay. Just for your reference, I have given few commands. Just do practice only. Okay. No need to worry about that. Okay. So if you want to delete bucket with objects, if you can give the force command, it will delete. Okay. So go here. Okay, type here. So give your bucket name. RB nothing but remove bucket. So objects are there. So unknown option. I think command is wrong. Unknown option. Okay, maybe. So again, Google command to delete S3 bucket along objects. That's it. AWS S3 RM. Oh, I think it's updated. Stack Overflow is the best at all. Instead of AWS command. AWS, if you can go the AWS document, there will be so many stories. Okay, command they will give last. So here many people are already work. So we can take from example, cannot delete multiple, but you can use S3 API delete bucket. Okay. So this is not a process. Yes. Control C. Bucket name. Control C. So deleting all files, right? Control C. Command got updated. Okay, guys. Okay. So like that, you can try whatever options we have. If you want to create bucket, if you want to delete bucket, but here what we can understand is the approach. Okay, we have one more approach. We can understand the approach. Okay, not for only way to create only console. It's not like that. So we can move the file from the local to S3 bucket. We have uploading the file, right? If you can move the file AWS S3 MB, you can give the local file where it's located path and give the S3 target location. That's it. Okay, now we can move to user. How user can perform in the same. Uday, my voice is clear. I think. Now I'll just go to IAM. Okay, so go to IAM. Go to users. So these many users I have created, right? User 1, user 2, user 3 yesterday. So if you can go user 1. User 1, what permission have? Only IAM user change password only. Nothing is there. So I'm going to generate the access key secret key. So user is going to, I'm going to generate the access key secret key root and going to give the user. Like yesterday, we have generated console access. We have passed it to user, right? So user log in with those password and just access the given permission. Now the second approach, I'm going to give the access for my user. That access is secret key, access key, and ID. Command based access generating. Command line interface. Okay. Understand these things. Next, give something name here. Create access key. Okay. So now go to command prompt. Now we have shared to the user. So user received the access key secret key from the root. Now user is logging to command line interface. How to log in? How to log in user command line prompt? Hmm? Again, AWS configure access key, secret access key. Which region? All are default. Okay. Now AWS S3 LS. Access denied. What is the reason? We are not giving permission. Is it clear? Clear, everyone? Anyone has any doubt? So, yes. So now where this credentials is going to store, we can go and check. So if your CLI is not working, don't worry. Go to users. Go to users and go inside. There is a .aws. Okay. Go inside config credentials. If you can go in the config, give notepad something. So this is a region and output. If you want to check credentials, come from here. How many access key secret key we are going to see in that? But I have configured before also mine also, right? Root. Then it's supposed to there 4, right? Mine. So I'm using same laptop for user also, right? I'm not using different laptop. Is it or not? I'm using same laptop. I have configured access key secret key for mine, mean root, and I have created user, and the user also generated access key secret key using the same laptop. I configured and user also configured. Then how many were able to see in that? One means user only. What about me? But storing the .aws is same, right? There is no user.aws, root.aws. .aws is only one. Place is only one. Then see, it's going to override. Okay, if you can configure, it's going to override. Now, if you can configure one more credentials, those credentials will appear here. It's going to override. Is it clear? So if your access key secret key is not working, simply come to .aws folder, open config and credentials. Check credentials updated or not. Clear? So my access key is AKIA something. So I have given same thing right here. Like that. Clear? Anyone has any doubts? So CLI approach is clear. This is the CLI approach. So how to configure, how to give the commands. See guys, without console knowledge, are you able to perform CLI? What is secret ID? What is key pair? What is key name? So may you confuse, right? If I start directly CLI. So for all approaches, the manual approach is the base. Okay. If you want to perform CLI, if you want to perform Terraform, if you want to go with Python SDK, you should have knowledge manual approach first. The reason is you are doing all the things by manually. Select security group, select inbound rule. If you are doing the manual approach, strong knowledge, you can change it here. How we can do the perform. Okay. So what you are taking command from the Google only, but command attributes everything you know. How to change it, how to add it. I need different security group. Why different security group? As per the rules. Why different subnet? As per the public or private. You know everything, right? So you can pass it now. Like that, you can do it. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? Okay, this is the approach. So anyone has any doubts? Yeah, I will share the doc. I think it's a old one. Anyway, I'll just going to share that. Just try with that. If required, I will add many commands, but no need to go all commands, guys. Approach is important here, not for command. Okay. So I need to move the file from EC2 to S3 bucket. Okay. EC2 to S3 bucket. So just you just log in EC2 machine, create one file into your EC2 machine. I want to move that file from EC2 to S3. How to do that? We have a command. If you can go here, command to move file from EC2 to S3. If you can go, so many commands we have. See, they are seeing a different story. AWS S3 sync source target. Target is S3. See, example, AWS S3 space dot sync. This is the command. Dot means what? Whatever files are there in that, every file is going to store. Dot is nothing but. If you are not giving specific file name, it's taking automatically all files into your S3 bucket. Is it clear? Like that we can do it. See, this is a little clear. Your directory name, S3 bucket, which folder is going to store. Okay. So I'm going to perform the operations from where? Laptop, right? Laptop, my local Windows prompt. If the same operation, if you can start in your EC2 mission, at that time, EC2 is the local mission. S3 is the target, right? If you want to move file from local means what? My local laptop is the local. If you're on the EC2 mission, local is nothing but your EC2 mission at that point. Target is S3. You are moving the file from S3 to EC2. S3 is the source. Target is the EC2. Is it clear what I'm trying to say? Okay. If just try with this all activities, use this weekend. If you stuck somewhere, Monday we can discuss half an hour on this topic. Is it clear? Searching skills are very, very important, guys. Every time if I give the task, if you can perform, it's not like that. You can think what we can do. Still, we can do it. Is it clear? Everyone, anyone has any doubt? Okay. So, online, is it clear? So, sorry, this is the Git story. Okay. So now, put an heading, role. Guys, I will share you all the screenshots today. Okay. Little busy with other stuff. So in a way, today is weekend, right? So a little free. If you have Saturday, Sunday, I think I'm free. If you have any doubts, okay, just ping me. Any doubt till now. Don't hesitate. Even you are unable to create subnet S3 bucket also, I'm not thinking in a different way. You can approach me. Okay, use this time. Even we have a dedicated mentors, right? You can contact them also. Still, if you are not understanding from there, so you can contact me also. Okay. Yeah. So now IAM role. So today's I discuss IAM role, and we need to discuss Monday policies. It's very, very important, guys. IAM role. What is IAM role? So we discuss IAM user. We discuss IAM permissions, groups, something. So role is the comes under IAM. IAM is the security service. So till now, how many security service we have discussed, guys? three: security group, NACL, IAM. Okay, we had to discuss KMS, key management service, and WAF, web application firewall. These two, yeah, fine. Okay. Okay, IAM role. Role is temporary access. Role is temporary access to very important. Huh? So role is a temporary access without any credentials. So now, if you're on the EC2 mission, if you're on the local laptop, if I want to access S3 bucket, what is the process? I'm the EC2 mission, guys. I'm the EC2 mission. Okay, I will just show you here. This is my local laptop. Okay, this is AWS Cloud. AWS Cloud. If I want to access S3 bucket by using command prompt, what is the process? Okay, so what is the prerequisites? Access key, secret key. Okay, access key and secret key. Isn't it? This two is required. So without configuring your credentials into your command prompt, what happened? Without configuring your credentials, we can access different service. Okay, my class is like that. Sleeping like that. Okay, actually my previous students used to say that, sir, if you're taking class, I'm getting sleep. Is it? Okay. Okay, so if you want access your laptop to S3 bucket through command prompt, you should configure this, right or not? Every time. But IAM role, we can use this IAM role. We can configure any service into AWS without passing any credentials. I know it sounds like not good. So we can see in the lab, you can understand. Okay. So in the real time, most of the cases we are using IAM roles. User is a one-time job, one-time creation. Role, temporarily we can create and check the policies, permissions, and every time. We can attach role, we can detach role. Okay. So role can attach multiple services. But we cannot attach two roles. One service. Just important points I'm sharing. Okay. So there is no any credentials like user to login role. Okay. So role is, there is no credentials to log in like a user. to log in. That's it. So we can attach permissions to roles. We can attach permissions to role. Then attach role to service. Then attach role to service. What I'm trying to say here, let's suppose it's a IAM role. IAM role. Okay, this is my IAM role. So your EC2 should communicate with S3 bucket, for example. So if there is a two services involvement in AWS cloud, definitely we should create a role. So if I want to communicate with S3 bucket, if I want to communicate with SNS, by the way, did you create SNS? Okay. If I want to communicate with Lambda functions, whatever, we should create a role behalf of the service and attach the respective permission. Okay, I will show you now. What I'm trying to say, guys, don't confuse here. This is S3 bucket. Okay, this is S3 bucket. Now EC2s want to access S3 bucket data. Okay, now EC2s want to access means EC2 want to communicate with S3 bucket. Now you should create role behalf of EC2. The reason is EC2 is requesting to S3 bucket. We are logging EC2, not S3 bucket. So create role for EC2. Create role for EC2 and attach permission for S3. So, okay, we have created a role for EC2 and attach permission for S3. Now role is going to access S3 bucket. So, and very important point is after need to attach that role to required EC2 mission. Required EC2 mission. Is it clear what I'm trying to say? So here you should create a role, give the permission for S3 bucket. Now role is easily accessed for your S3 bucket and go this and take this role to attach your EC2 mission. Then only your EC2 mission is going to access S3 bucket. Clear? Clear? Okay. We just do the one lab, you can understand easily. So I'm the AM bro. Okay. So users group done. Policies yet to discuss. So go to roles. Go to roles. This is the first point to create a role. So before that, what I can do, go to EC2. Go to instance. Linux user. Stop now. Meanwhile, we can start. So pending state. Guys, if I can give AWS S3 LS command inside your EC2 machine, will it work or not? What happened? Okay. Did it change anything? No. Why it's not working? Okay, let me try other thing meanwhile. Okay. So come to IAM now. So question is, if you log in your EC2 mission, are you able to access command AWS S3 LS without configuring credentials? Is it possible? So you should configure credentials to connect your S3 bucket through command prompt. Console we can access. We can go root. Since I have a root access, we can go there and connect something. So what I'm trying to say now, create role, AWS service. So now my EC2 is going to communicate with S3, right? So in that case, use case should be EC2. Okay, don't confuse here. Huh? My use case would be EC2. Permission would be S3 full access. Okay. Till now, I'm going to discuss default permissions. So Monday, I'm going to discuss fine grained access. How can we create required access? So role name you can give test. Otherwise, EC2 to S3. So I have given permissions. These are also I'm going to discuss. Don't worry. Huh? My role is created. My role is created. If you can come to paint, I have created role and attached permission for S3, right? So, okay. Now go to EC2. So will it work now? Sonar Cube. I just connect. Two minutes, guys. Huh? We can finish it. So I'm in the EC2, right? I'm the EC2. Okay. AWS S3 CLI. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. So you can configure credentials by running AWS configure. Right? What EC2 is saying? If you want to communicate other service from me, you should configure your credentials. Then what is the process? AWS configure, access key, secret key, and you can connect your S3 permission. So now what I'm trying to say, without doing that much activity, we can simply go with that role. So role, go to IAM now. This is my role I have created, right? EC to S3. Which permissions are there? S3 full access. Now what I need to do, I should attach this role to EC2 mission now, which is in my account 10 EC2s are there. Which EC2 you are going to access S3 bucket? I should say that, right? I should attach this role to my EC2 mission. Where should I attach? This is my EC2 instance, right? Go to actions, security service, right? IAM, modify IAM role. If you can go here, you can select your existing security EC2 S3, update IAM role. While creating instance also, we can directly give IAM role. After creation instance also, we can attach IAM role. There is no need to stop your mission. Now go to EC2 instance. If you can give the same command, this time I'm able to access. So role is a temporary access if you want to access any service inside your AWS environment without passing credentials. Is it clear? Is it clear or not? Yeah. Sir, you are the root account holder. Why we need to take role permissions? I'm saying command prompt model, not for console access. Command prompt model. If you want to access even root also, you should say that command prompt. I'm the root access. I have a credentials for root access. Starting of the class, we have already discussed, right? Root access also generate access key, secret key. If you generate access key secret key, we can access any service. Without passing here the access key secret key, we cannot connect. Yes, you have generated, I know. Just pass it here. But it's not a security. It's not a security. Access key secret key is the confidentials. So if you pass here, someone may can see your credentials. If you forget your laptop to put sleep mode, someone can take the credentials. They can access your services. But role, it's not like that. If you attach role, if something is wrong in that, simply delete the role from your EC2 instance. Create one more role and attach it without passing any credentials. Is it clear? Okay. One more time, I'm going to show you how to create the role. Create role, AWS services, right? Now, for example, I want to connect Lambda to other service. Lambda to other service. Now, EC2 to S3, right? My Lambda should talk to S3 bucket. What is the permission? How can I give? Here, I should select Lambda, not S3 bucket. My target is S3. Should select Lambda. So, next, give full access, whatever access. Like this. Next, give your role name, whatever name, Lambda to S3, whatever. Create role. So now Lambda can communicate easily with S3 bucket like that. Is it fine? Yes, this is a process we should follow in the most of the cases. Yes, and in the EC2 especially, if creation of role is not accessible, we should attach it. We should attach it. Now same thing Lambda. I have created role. We should attach the Lambda to which role I have created role. Then only it's going to access. Creation of role attaching policies IAM permissions level only. You should take that role and attach to required service, then service is able to access. Okay. So anyone has any doubts for role? Still, if you have any confusion, we can discuss Monday class. Don't worry. Is it fine? So you don't have any update Monday? Let me check. Kashkar Monday class ఉందా మనకి?